Hey everyone, I am S2, or more appropriately SyntaxTwo, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of EU4. That is Europa Universalis 4, made by Paradox Development Studios and self-published, or well, published by their Paradox Interactive department. I believe it is pretty much the same company though. I'm going to be playing as Provence, or Provence, whatever you prefer. I think Provence is more appropriate. Provence? I don't know. That sounded probably incredibly hilarious to a local. Anyway, we are gonna have some fun. We're gonna play as Provence. We're gonna try to see if we can't take over some, European lands or whatnot, doing the EU4 thing. We'll want to kick out the Pope from Avignon. We'll want to probably jump Brittany early on. See what alliances we could get too. I mean, France hates us. Oh god. Well, what did I expect being close to the great big boo blob? France hates us, or rather, they are hostile towards us. I wonder if the other go to. Well, look at there. We're gonna nab an alliance with Austria ASAP, because that is just not something you'll want to turn down. Castile, hello, or Portugal, England, Burgundy, they do not like us at all. Savoy, oh, rival, of course. Maybe we can improve our relations with France. Because I'd rather not to get attacked by them. Unfortunately, I don't have the greater UI mods installed that makes these windows a little larger. I think I shall see if I can't fix that in between episodes. So yeah, I'm gonna be just kind of playing a regular EU4 game here. I'm not gonna have any specific goals to work towards. I'm thinking I want France gone at some date, maybe take some of Aragon or maybe Italy. We'll just have to see where the opportunities take us. Let's see if we can disband some units here. I don't particularly see a point in keeping almost any of these. I'm gonna send this out to protect trade and of course go to home at war. That almost never works for me because they tend to be slow and you tend to go to war with other people around in the same sea zones and, well, they usually get, sunk. At least when you have one bark. Alright, let's see what we can do. What are our enemies? Brittany, Papal States, and Savoy. Well, that is pretty much what I expected. I'm gonna pop a rival on Brittany. I don't know if I want to rival the Papal States. They only have Avignon and I'm not planning on fighting them for anything else. I would sooner see who France is rivaled with. Aragon and Castile and England. See, I could, to suck up to France, pick maybe England as my rival as well. Because that tends to make them a little bit more acceptive of you. Who else did I say? Aragon and Castile. Right. Well, what am I doing? Right, rivals. My god, my mind is all over the place. I am sorry, I haven't actually recorded any videos in like 3 months. My life has been a hurricane lately, and I'm just so glad to be sitting down and just, doing the good old thing. Now, who should be our last rival? Maybe we should pick a rival that Austria has, just to... France, of course. Allying France and Austria is gonna be a little difficult. Maybe I should do Burgundy. Burgundy's close. I feel like Savoy. I mean, how long can I avoid fighting Savoy here? This is a bit of a difficult one. No, I'm gonna pick Savoy. I'm gonna do that. See, the only one I didn't pick was the Papal States. I've rivaled everyone else back. What decisions can we make? Declare statute in restraint of appeals. Is this the one where you denounce the Papal States? Officially demote the Pope and instead raise the King to be the final legal authority in all matters of religion. France's opinion about Provence 6. Ooh. Everyone Catholic hates you. You do get -1 national arrest, 10% stability cost modifier, and yearly prestige. But you lose a lot of papal influence, and if you plan to do any kind of papacy stuff, I think you're kind of screwed if you do that, so I'm going to untick that for now. Maybe we'll do it later when the reform comes around. I'm planning on maybe playing Protestant in this one. I know it's a bit strange because I'm down here, but I really want to see the new Protestant mechanics where you kind of get to customize your religion a little bit. That seems really cool. So I wanted to give that a shot. Now, we can get a mission to make France like us. And that'll give us a diplomatic reputation. I think these are new rewards for these missions in Common Sense, which is awesome because some rewards were a little bit lackluster before. And this would give us a diplomatic reputation for a year, which, you know, could be really helpful to get those small alliances and stuff that you want to just, you know, tip the edge when it's really close to getting something. And conquer a mot, or armor. I'm not French, you guys, so I can't quite tell if any of these things are appropriate. But I will keep trying. Provence, inspiring victory, manpower recover speed 10%, 1 yearly prestige. Wow, that is pretty good. Lasts for 10 years after you do it. That's pretty cool. But I think we're going to do the improved relations with France because we're not going to create a proper fleet anytime soon. And we are going to have 100 relations with France soon, I hope. As long as those desire once your provinces thingy goes... unless that goes down too far, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's have a look here. I think... I sent an alliance request to Austria. So let's start. Put it at speed 3 and then pause. My Duke, Austria accepted. Yes, fantastic. Okay. We should wait until the 12th of December and send to improve relations with Austria. Hopefully they will send us a marriage request. They usually tend to. So why not expect that? Maybe we should try to ally Castile. Would that be a good idea? I don't know. Let's have time run out. Oh wait. We have 3 forts. That seems a little excessive. We can probably mothball all of them. Maybe? Man, I don't know now. We should probably mothball. I don't think you can mothball your capital. Can you? Can you? I don't know. Can you? Can I? Can I mothball? Let's see till the month goes on and we'll have a look. All right, we have Barroy. We have Barroy up here, which I really can't tell if you can mothball the capital. Okay, I mean, I still have a garrison of 1,000, so it would seem like that isn't a possibility. Now, as far as Barroy goes, I think we should definitely mothball this one. Yeah, see, the garrison disappears right away. On the Provence one, the garrison just kind of stays at 1,000, so I'm guessing that's just the way it is. Or maybe it goes to 1,000 from 2,000. Now that makes sense, because that one has 2,000. Military access from Burgundy? Yeah, why not? I don't care. You can do whatever you want. Anjou. I will keep the fort there in case I decide to do a war against Brittany, which I probably will, let's face it. They are one of my few only expansion paths. What's a little interesting about Provence as a whole is that you're so scattered. You have like 3 completely different areas on 3 completely different sides of France, which is a bit of a precarious situation, especially if you can't get France to like you. We're probably going to have to crush France really early unless we can get an alliance with them, in which case we can use them to kind of crush some other stuff around first, but we will want to tread lightly because I don't think we're going to be powerful enough to take on France, even if we grow a little bit. So, anyway, I was saying that I should probably, let's see, minus 19, minus 7, we could probably get an alliance with Castile, actually. And we definitely should give that a shot. As far as Austria goes, we will want to increase our relationships with them in a bit. We also have a little vassal in a personal union, Lorraine. Forgot to mention that. In fact, I didn't even notice until now. Yes, Lorraine. Oh yeah, we have the new subject interaction screen where you can enable loyalist support, reduce liberty desire by 20% at a cost of 10% of their monthly income. Oh, Austria sent us a royal marriage request. We will accept that, thank you very much. Now we have a relation of 100. We probably don't even need to increase relation for a while. We're not going to do it with Lorraine either, because we won't be able to annex them for another 50 years. That is if it counts. No, it counts from 1431, so 81, so 30, 36 years or something? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably right. So not too bad, but we're still gonna, you know, we have plenty of time to do that. We might even feed them a little bit if we go to war with Burgundy, let's say, and then integrate them later on, because we gotta make them a march, because they are, or marsh even, sorry, because they are a personal union. They don't have a lot to do there. Enable embargo rivals. They get 5% liberty desire, but they will embargo the rivals. Actually, that's not terrible. I think I'm gonna do that. Because their liberty desire won't be high enough for them to want to pull any shenanigans anyway. In fact, I should probably embargo rivals too. There should be an auto-embargo button, to be honest, but there isn't. There is, however... I don't want to use my diplomats for that. Nope. Let's just let time pass a little. I have a little bit of a habit of pausing too much. I think I should try to tone that down a little and let the game kind of run while jabbing away. So we don't really have any government changes we can make. Of course, we've got this despotic monarchy, which I actually prefer to the feudal one, because you don't tend to have a lot of vassals early on. I mean early on. Manpower is always nice, but I feel like unjustified demands... Well, I can take it or leave it, to be honest, but the national unrest can be very helpful when you annex things early on, especially when you don't have humanist ideas or religious ideas or something to that effect to kind of quell the initial issues. Why don't we take a look at the Provence ideas? Like the Provençal ideas? My god. Memory of Angvin claims. I'm not gonna read all that, but we do get time to fabricate claims minus 20%. We get yearly legitimacy plus 1. National unrest minus 1. Fort defense plus 15%. Diplomatic relations plus 2. Wow. So we can really get some vassals going, or bit large alliance net if we so please. Especially if we couple it with influence or diplomacy, or both. My god. Yeah. Alright, so we've got naval force limit plus 10%, maintenance modifier. Whoa. Aragon declared war on France. Trade dispute. Really, Aragon? You feeling brave, or is France getting dogpiled? No? That's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Anyway, maintenance modifier plus 5%, minus 5%, obviously. Would be a very good idea if it was plus. Production efficiency plus 10%. We've got 10% morale of armies, plus 1 diplomatic reputation for our traditions. That's pretty fucking great, if you excuse my language. And once we have all ideas, we get yearly prestige plus 1. And prestige is actually a little bit of a bigger deal in common sense, because I don't remember why, but I do remember it's a bigger deal. So maybe we'll see that play in later. What is our air like? A 021. That is not very good. But the one we have now is 36, and he's a 352. So I can make him a general in 6 years and hope he dies. I know, it's kind of evil, kind of little Crusader King-y of me, but honestly, it is what it is. What is our army like? What am I doing? There. We have 2 cavalry and 7 infantry. We can make that 3 cavalry. No, let's just make it... Cavalry is not very good for Westerns anyway. It is a very good early on, but it's... I prefer not having more than 2 in any given army. Maybe 3 or 4 really early on, but other than that, no. Cleves wants an alliance. I say you can go suck it. Seriously, Cleves, get on my level. Castile, what do you think of me? How do you like me? Ah, they would already accept an alliance. You know what, France? I'm not very interested. You are gonna probably get a little bit attacked from most corners here, so I'm gonna try to get Castile. Castile accepted. Goody goody. And then maybe we can get a royal marriage and we can be in real business. Hopefully Castile will do a good job with Aragon. I have seen in a couple of games Aragon actually completely smashing the Spaniards, or, well, they're all Spaniards, aren't they? Iberian Peninsula and all that, but actually I do believe there is a big difference culture-wise. don't want to offend anyone. I don't really know much about the different groups of people in the Iberian Peninsula. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've seen Aragon win over Castile quite a few times lately in the last few patches. So that can always happen. Wave obscurantism. I don't like losing 10 prestige, and national unrest is not really an issue right now. We don't have much in the way of rebels. Let's make a claim on armor. So we can start attacking Brittany. We should really think about attacking France. If we can get... You know what? If we could get... if we can get Austria with us, which we should because they're friendly. You know what? I'll wait. If Burgundy attacks, I'll attack too. And we can, maybe everyone can just dogpile France and completely kick them out of the game early on. I mean, right now... Uh-oh. Alright, Castile's taking the opportunity to jump on Aragon right away. And I honestly cannot blame them for that. Wow. Well, I guess we can just sit here and kind of wait for a little while. We are making progress on the claim on Brittany. We are certainly making progress on our relations with Castile. Kind of want to make that go up as far as possible and see if it changes to friendly from defensive. Because if we can get Castile into the war against France, that would be amazing. In fact, I'm going to wait until the month goes out, and then I'm going to recall my diplomat. I really wish there was a way to see this without needing a diplomat, and see who would join in the war. Attitude towards enemies. Whoa, wow, okay, so France actually kind of likes, or Castile kind of likes France. It's good to know. Just having a look, but Austria would certainly join. Certainly. Alright, France, you hate me. Like, you are outright hostile. Do not like that. I don't think it's gonna be a huge issue, though. Like, down the line. What am I talking about? It's France. If France hates someone, they're gonna be dead within 10 years. It's not a good situation, I will be honest. Okay. And they're allied to Savoy, which is kind of annoying, because I would like to jump Savoy myself at some point. How about the Papal States? How are you doing? I mean, I know we're going to attack Brittany, but I'm just having a look. They're allied to Burgundy, Genoa, and Lithuania. Lithuania? Really? That's kind of odd. They're not in a PU? Huh. That is very rare to not see Lithuania in a PU under Poland. I guess sometimes they do take a few years before they do that. By the time that happens, they should lose them as an ally, and they have Burgundy and Genoa otherwise, so we might be able to jump on them later. For now, we really don't have much of an option in ways of expansion. Okay, so Brittany is allied to Savoy. So if I attack Brittany, I might be able to actually grab something from Savoy as well. And that is nothing to scarf at. Of course, it also means that I really need Austria to join that war. You know, this is one of those rare games where I actually want the King of Burgundy to die and Austria to kind of inherit that area. Because having a strong ally, he's a little far away. I mean, he's not very far away, but he's a little far away with his main armies. Except for this one province, Sungao, but honestly, it's one province. He probably doesn't even have any troops there. He does not. Alright, let's see. How is France doing in their wars? 45, 7, they're, well, not unexpectedly winning. Alright, we have a claim on our Brittany. Savoy would join, but so would Austria. This is something to consider. I should probably, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fabricate a claim on Nice, or Nice? Nice? I really don't know, guys. Let's see what happens when we get 200 here. If I'm not completely mistaken, it might change from defensive to friendly. It might. Might also be 2 ticks, because I think it only gives you 2 per tick. Yep. Of course that's the case. Alright, We don't have the highest manpower in the world, but we're okay. Maybe I should go for speed. Just speed things along a bit. There we go. Okay, I can recall. They're still defensive towards me. That's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Recall that. We can fabricate another claim on Nantes. It's always good to have those claims on the ready. Shouldn't take too long to do either. So, you know, we're gonna be able to take at least half of Brittany. Maybe even a little more. Do we have any good leaders? Actually, we don't really have enough money to be doing that kind of stuff. Okay, Burgundy actually just declared on France. A little bit late, Burgundy, I must say, but now you might be in a little bit of a pickle. Aragon, Naples... Well, Aragon we can kind of almost discount. Is Aragon really... Wow, Castile, what the fuck, man? What are you doing, Castile? Well, what the... How are you losing a war when you got... It's basically Castile and France are both attacking Aragon. I just don't see how that... Well, kudos, Castile. That was very well done. Alright, well, we're gonna have to maybe rethink our alliance with Castile if this is the way it's gonna be. We're gonna have to look at France, though. France might be in trouble now. I'm gonna give this, like, a few months or a year before I decide what to do about it. Meanwhile, I mean, we do have to finish our claims either case before we can start a war, so we might as well just chill and see what happens. Very interesting. France is really getting fucked up. Let's give that military access to England. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but there you go. Yeah, you too, Aragon. Everybody gets military access. Everybody. How are you doing, France? France? Why did I do that? Alright. France is basically winning all of their wars, apparently. That's a bit concerning. Generation of cowards, minus 5% discipline for 10 years just before a war does not seem like something I want. I guess I'll take the manpower hits. That sucks too, just before a war. I mean, given the size of my... That's 2 years to recover that. Alright, so we got the CB on Savoy. Should probably think about doing this, honestly. I mean, that would be just... Oh, it would be fantastic if we could... I'm gonna wait, though. I want to see France start losing the war. I am really scared of France. With good reason. I know they're a little less... Like, just less this time around, in common sense, but holy crap, France. Sometimes France just kills everything at the same time, in the same war. And I'm not convinced that they're gonna lose this yet. Austria isn't doing anything, though. So it is worth considering. It is very worth considering. I'm gonna send improved relations with Austria, actually. And we'll delay it for a few more weeks. Until the claim on Brittany is done, and then maybe we can get a better view over how France is doing towards Burgundy and company. Burgundy's vassals. Kind of like that they split up Burgundy into a more realistic thing, because they did have a lot of vassals. Or their territories could more be described as vassalage territory. Alright, we got a free... We got the second claim. We might want to declare this war. We don't want to wait too long, but we also don't want to prematurely attack. You know, I'm going to have to think this over before the next episode. But, for now, thank you for tuning in. I had a great time, and I hope to be able to do this a lot more in the future. I have, like I said at the beginning of the video, I've been gone for a while, and it is a little bit of something that you have to get into, a routine, and certainly talking while gaming and all that stuff. It's you'll have to excuse me if my commentating isn't up to par yet. I'm hoping to improve on it in the future. I'll stop babbling now. I thank you for tuning in. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I will see you next time.